Shit, you hit me like that, man.
Are you less shiny, Marcus? Well, Marcus, if you hit anybody like that, you only can hit your brother like that. And Jay told Sammy he thought he was a brother. I mean, that's what happened. But normally, this should not have been the thumbnail. The proper thumbnail is technically the one that Manny created right here, where you have this and all that. But I said F the HUD.
But it's all about love. Did you put that in the title?
No. So if the title hadn't been changed, if the love hadn't been taken, if the Jordan love hadn't been taken out of this thumbnail, then it would have made more sense to have this thumbnail.
It would have, but since the love was taken out, there we go. Because now Jay has to protect the bloodline at all costs. I mean, if Marvin Rittler didn't take out love from the title, we wouldn't have no problems.
He done calling me Marvin Rittler.
Well,
how dare you? I ain't paying shit.
Orange is the new hate. We have Marcus on the show. I'm Eric.
Well, technically, I'm wearing blue. Technically, it's orange and blue, but you don't see the blue part.
Marcus, until you raised that shirt up, no one knew you had blue underneath there. No one knew. I didn't know you were a Syracuse Orangeman. Did not know.
Goddamn right. I supported Carmelo Anthony and all the Syracuse brothers out there.
His coach finally got fired.
Did they make the tournament?
No. They did not make the tournament. Well,
I'm doing well in my brackets, and I don't know about how everybody else is doing.
My brackets are already gone. They destroyed. And you want to know why? Because I didn't fill a bracket out. So, I'm not into
destroyed. That don't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't destroy.
It destroyed because I never made one.
The bracket?
It just tore it up.
I just feel like doing brackets. I'm so uninformed because I don't follow college basketball.
No one is informed. That's the beauty of it. It's the chaos. No one knows what's going on. No one knows what's good anymore. This isn't 1990 where you knew all the college players and prospects in the NBA. No, these are a bunch of people who weren't good enough to play in the G League. That's what's going on here.
Damn.
That's where we're at.
It's kind of like watching AEW Rampage. All the people that weren't good enough to make it on Dynamite, they go to Rampage.
Although if you put Ray Phoenix and Hobbs on Dynamite, it would be a better show.
Let me tell you something though. Let me tell you this right now. Oh, John is saying, Marcus, when the last time y'all seen John? When y'all seen John? John showed up because his feet is out.
There it is. Look at that. Look at that jump. She looks like an X-Men.
Look at the high ground. She got the high ground.
Okay.
High ground.
You guys are looking at the jump, but look at Wade Barrett and the other guy's expression. They know shit is about to get real because them feet is out. It's like the talons is out. Rhea didn't know what she was doing.
When she got slapped and the shoe came off, I was like, oh no.
Well, I have never been more 100% confident that Charlotte was not going to do any physicality this week. And I was so wrong. Because I was walking out, she ain't doing nothing in this outfit. That outfit is too tight, and she got them heels on. She ain't doing shit today. She gonna go out there and spew her venom. Rhea comes out, talks her shit, cheap shots her, and I'm going, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, they brawling. I haven't seen a pull apart like that in years.
Every time Charlotte comes out in heels and some tight suit, you have to be prepared for some dastardly Charlotte coming.
Yeah. My favorite comment was by far in the mid-card mess where they said, man, this outfit would be so much better if Jade Cargill was wearing it. And I was like, they're right. Because she has some loose points in that suit, but you know what? Charlotte is doing what she wants to do. And that's all that matters.
They may be right, but Jade Cargill has not done anything of note.
Well,
it's not about what she does of note, Manny. Have you ever realized that? Jade Cargill, what I've learned in this world, and it's the one thing I'm going to learn. I'm going to take this to my grave and put this on my epitaph if I'm dead. Jade Cargill don't do shit. Jade Cargill don't have to do shit. That's the point of the story.
Marcus,
all she has to do is keep squashing people.
Marcus, we talk about Jade Cargill not doing shit, but let's talk about somebody that do so much shit. That's this man right here. This presidential picture right here of Cody Rhodes in this dapper fucking suit, looking like that he's about to run for president. He's reunited people who've been apart for so long. This man has cured racism. he has brought ratings back to WWE. And right now you can just write in the corner, this has been paid for the Cody Rhodes campaign for American president. Vote now for everything else.
This is Sim, Sammy, and KO. Look at him negotiate and lobby for them to get back together.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing was, the whole segment was that I like the fact that Kevin wanted nothing to do with it. And I felt Kevin's reasoning of why he wanted nothing to do with it is like, Sammy, we ain't friends no more. I don't love you anymore. And Sammy felt so crestfallen at that point because he realized he was going in at the wrong angle. Marcus, have you ever tried to pursue somebody to get them to do something with you, and then at that point you realize you're going about it the wrong way, like Sammy did, and you do a complete 180?
Yes, every time you do this show, you don't watch AEW Rampage. You son of a bitch. I feel betrayed.
Eric,
every time I watch Rampage. Yeah.
You brought up this one, but I feel like you should have brought up this. This was magic. This is honestly magic. This is a proud father watching racism be cured again.
Yeah, I did it. I did it.
That is one person put another roadblock into his way to championship because now he has someone to take care of the bloodline for him. That's what that is.
That's a white manipulating the chessboard. That's what it is. I mean, that's the conspiracy. That was Ronald Reagan putting crack in the community right there.
Yeah, Manny, can we see that picture one more time? This is what he was like. You wondered that he had the same look when he saw the cure for racism being born. Like, that's liberty. That is liberty.
The closest
that's the proudest father I've ever seen in my life.
The closest wrestling moment of this for me is when John Cena got a microphone to say we got him when he was talking about Osama bin Laden.
And then you also got to realize, like, this was like a father who had a hard day at work. Because, Manny, can you throw up the original picture that he had? Oh, the one I put up.
You are in charge of the show. You know how it works.
That he's all dappered and buttoned up like he done been to work. Now, if you go to the picture that you showed, he done put the hard work in. He has taken the tie off. He has opened up this shirt. He's about to crack the beer open.
You know those sleeves are rolled up.
Like, I did that.
You know those sleeves are rolled up.
Yeah. Like, he is so proud of what he accomplished. Manny, did you like the opening segment of when you just realized that this was not going to be the reunion that you thought? It wasn't going to be as easy as Cody thought it was going to be to reunite these guys.
Well, Cody's had it easy with his quests, his side quests of curing racism, bringing families back together again. This is a little bit more difficult. This is a little bit more difficult than Anthony Ogogo.
Yeah, let me tell you what this image is. This is Cody proving that if he was in that AEW locker room, that chaos last year would not have been happening. He would have talked to CM Punk. He would have talked to the Young Bucks. He would have set them down and said, "Come on, guys, let's do it together." And then someone's gonna say, "What do I want? It's not about what you want. We're the business of pleasing people. Damn it! It's about what these people want."
In 10 years, Cody Rhodes will be the new Jack Tunney in WWE. He just going to be making matches and everything, talking about, I have the answer for this. Adam Pearce can't get nothing right, but I can. We're going to have a tag match after the great Teddy Long. Overall,
Tabernacle.
Which we've renamed Black Tunney.
Yeah, Black Tunney.
The greatest thing about this entire segment is that, in actuality, Kevin Owens doesn't have any grounds to stand on. What he has done to Sami Zayn throughout his entire career, it's like,
we've all been there.
And this is the first time Sami got the best of him first, and he can't seem to handle it. I remember when he powerbombed him on the side of the apron, the hardest part of the ring of NXT. And Sami still wants to be his friend.
His debut!
Yeah,
his debut!
When he turned on him before they was even
Sami won
signed
the title! Sami had the forfeit the title after that!
The same night, Juice Robinson broke Kevin Owens' nose. Just remember that.
Marcus,
there's a lot going on there.
Is Kevin Owens just full of sour grapes that he cannot forgive Sami, although he has always been the one that betrayed him?
No, I understand where he's coming from.
Shit.
I understand where Kevin's coming from. Yes, I know who I am. I am a son of a bitch. I am a son of a bitch. I know I am. And Kevin Owens knows. Yeah, you don't retaliate with your own sense of being a son of a bitch. Don't bring your petty to me because I've already brought my petty to you. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Line of all taglines. Don't bring your petty to me because I've already brought my petty to you. There's no more room left for your petty.
There's no more. And
he's a classic example of this. He's a perfect case study for this. Look, when we decided to start turning on him when he took the love out of the title, he suddenly became like, "What? Are you done? Are you done?" Very
And then we had the most touching moment where Sami ran out to the parking lot. Thank God this is not the NXT parking lot because we don't know what would have happened. Kevin could have got attacked like Nikita Lyons, and we still don't know what's going on with that.
Santos is licking his chops, going, "Should we take him? Nah, this is too emotional."
Marcus, it's safe because he didn't have Joaquin and Raul with him. I don't know why they don't show up when it comes to stuff like this. But needless to say, Sami says, "Hey, I don't care if you forgive me or whatever, but I need you to know something. You are my brother, and I know you don't want to talk to me again, but I love you." The three most powerful words in the universe. And at that moment, Manny, I knew Sami was going to get attacked, and I knew Kevin was going to make the save. Did you have the same suspicions?
No, I was kind of just enjoying the show. But I love you is not the most powerful words in wrestling. It's never give up.
Or avacadabra.
Okay, I have a question. Sami Zayn drove off. What song do you have him?
Drove off.
Yeah, who did I say?
You said Sami Zayn drove off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kevin Owens drove off. What music do you think he listened to on his loop-de-loop to make him turn around? And I think, "Baby in love, baby don't hurt me, no more."
I've got him playing "I'll Be Missing You."
I got him playing.
I know he would have his smile.
He was in that Challenger. I got him playing the song from Fast Furious when Paul Walker died. It's like, without you, my friend. Yeah.
I tell you all about it when I see you again.
And then you see him pull up, and he's like, "Damn!" And he turns around.
He got to turn around.
That's what took up. So then the first
you
match
know how he pulls up and he gets into the ring. That's when that dun dun dun.
It just breaks down.
Every time I see the trailer for the new Fast movie, I hear that song and I think about how they left The Rock out, and I'm like, that's just so fucked up that The Rock is left out of this movie.
John Cena is now his spot.
Yeah, like I needed John Cena and The Rock to both be in that movie. He better be in part 2, but I know he's not.
No, Dwayne is never going back. He is done with Vin Diesel. In fact, Dwayne's been burning a lot of bridges lately. He's no longer a part of the DCU. He's kicked out of the Fast and Furious world. He only has Jumanji left as franchises.
Well, the thing is, because Black Adam bombed, so they were very upset about that. And
I still think if you make 300,
you can't talk about Black Adam and with Marcus on the show.
Yeah, what I would like to say it's not. I feel like you shouldn't be considered a bomb if you make $330 million. I think your movie costs too much damn money if you bomb and you made $330 million. I just think you need to rethink about how much you spent on that damn movie. I didn't see that much.
Way too much. That's the problem.
It's not even love. It's not even love.
So,
it's
Marcus,
respectability to Dr. Fate and Hawkman. $330 million.
$330 million, and it cost $260 million to make. So, Mario, it only made $70 million. A movie don't make $70 million.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's a lot of money to just be like, "Hey, we didn't make that. We only made $70 million." Huh? No, this isn't defending. I'm just talking about movies in general. Like, oh, we only made $70 million in profit. That's a bomb. I just feel that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I mean, Ant-Man made more profit than that. No, and people say it's a bomb. But what's not about, we had Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley teaming up to go against Santos Escobar and Zelina Vega. I must admit, I was a big fan of Zelina Vega's wrestling attire. And I think it's been a long time.
I wasn't.
I think it's been a long time she's actually wrestled. Manny, why you didn't like her wrestling attire?
Because it doesn't fit with what
it was on. I hated her attire. She was wearing it. But here's my question. Can I say this about Zelina and this situation? You know what my main takeaway from this match was? All I can think about is Mercedes Monday. And you want to know why? Because I feel like Zelina Vega and the WWE took her spot when Wade Barrett casually threw out, "Oh, if you want to know where Zelina's been this week, she was at the Crunchyroll Awards giving away an award for one of the best anime cartoons this year." And I'm going like, why? Why was Zelina chosen for this honor to go deliver anime? Yes, she's a huge anime fan, but there's a wrestler who's carrying a Japanese title who I believe is also into anime who would probably fit that role. How is a lower card women's wrestler in WWE higher than Mercedes Moné right now? And if I'm Mercedes Moné, I'm going like, this is bullshit and this should not be happening.
I would also point out that Zelina, I would agree with John that Zelina was great in the ring. And I would also want to point out, too, that I don't know when is the last time that we had Zelina and both Alistair both wrestle in the same week. It's been a long time, but they both had matches this week, and that is a moment in history. I'm just saying.
I'm going to hold that stat. That's one of the NBA stats.
Give yourself the achievement. Give yourself the achievement.
Yeah. There we go.
That is a stat of stats right there. Normally, Alistair is talking, or Malachi is back there talking his gibberish, and she would come out and talk her gibberish, but never have they had a match in the same week, I don't think. Since they've been separated in the AEW WWE verse.
So, literally,
I think in the pandemic, they had a lot.
This match was perfectly fine, but everybody knows what I cared about. This is my second favorite story in all of WWE. The Mysterios and the dysfunction. And, man, Dominic ain't shit. But Ray ain't shit either. Ray said he wanted his son to be in his corner for the Hall of Fame. I get that. But then he also pointed out if some brash young punk in the back would act like this, I would have whooped their ass. But I can't whoop your ass, son. I can't whoop yours, though. Marcus, why is he trying to act like he's a great father?
It got really petty real quick. You saw the emotion. It's some sorry ass, soft ass, punk ass, bitch ass motherfucker come at me like that. I would have beat the shit out of that sorry motherfucker tattoo with his Louis Vuitton and his punk ass daddy and all. I will fuck his shit up. I will fuck him. He called me in jail, talking about jail time. I know real jail people. Fuck him. I killed this motherfucker. I swear to God. But son, you my son.
I didn't like Rey Mysterio trying to get himself a brand deal in that promo where he brought out Louis Vuitton, Gucci.
Why they wasn't wearing a lot as hell? Like Prada. He was wearing a lot. But I think for me, this might have been the best promo Rey Mysterio has done ever. Like literally. I think it's gonna be Dominic, but I think he's gonna crash.
No. It's Cody.
It was still monotone.
It's Cody. Oh, you talking about the inductee? It's Cody.
I gotta have him crash the Hall of Fame. I think we have to wait into the Hall of Fame for this match to be made. Like, I think it would be so amazing if Dominic showed up and ruined his Hall of Fame moment, and that was just the last straw that broke Gray's back, and then we have the match on April 2nd. Oh, Adam shout out to Cody for announcing that his match is taking place on April 2nd, so everybody can go buy their tickets for Sunday night instead of Saturday night.
No, he said it 2 weeks ago as well. But I'm down for the Hall of Fame induction, but I'm more down for the behind the scenes of Adam Pearce going, let's bump another women's match. Let's get this on the card. Yeah. You saw what Liv Morgan and Raquel was fighting for? Let's bump whatever they're doing.
Did anybody care about this match? This is right up there, like with that match on Rampage where you had 2.0 versus the Bolly Boys. I don't know which match I want to see less. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez against Tegan Knox and
the Bollywood Boys. The Bollywood.
What did I call them?
He called him
He called him Bolly
He left
Boy?
the wood.
Oh, I left the wood out. I'm sorry. But Liv Morgan and Raquel,
make sure you got it. This is the Sharpshooters Wrestling channel, okay? Make sure you always leave the wood in. That's our catchphrase.
So I love Charlotte's promo, but we already know that I'm a big fan of Charlotte, so that's no surprise there. But I like how she pointed out there's never been a point where a Flair hasn't been champion and a Rhodes hasn't been going for a title.
There's a long stint where Ric Flair wasn't retired and not doing shit, and Dusty was out the scene, and Cody was a Stardust.
Marcus, point out for you, yes, it's also... One thing about professional wrestling is called kayfabe, Marcus. In the kayfabe world of professional wrestling, this is the most accurate statement she has ever made. Marcus, although she's losing that belt, she ain't winning this belt. Rhea's taking this title. I can stand
for belt dumping.
Yes, she's the best belt dumper since Mercedes Moné is not available to dump the belt. Charlotte's taking in line.
She went hiding to hold her title reign.
Manny, I'll let you go because you are the keen analysis when it comes to barefoot Charlotte when she gets wild, and you can break it down like no other. Lord Manny Hayes, can we have the barefoot Charlotte damage report? Please tell us, what did you see watching the segment between her and Rhea Ripley?
Well, I saw the hit. The hit knocked Charlotte back. But then one shoe came off, and then I feel like half her power started to run through them veins. Then she took the other one off, and then you saw her roll out the ring, and you knew it was on. You knew it was on. Yeah. Everyone knew it was on because everyone ran out very quickly for this one. They couldn't contain. You cannot stop. You can only hope you can contain barefoot Charlotte.
Yeah. I also would like to say that Charlotte forgot how dangerous barefoot Charlotte was because she didn't know how to aim it at first. She was just out there flailing. And then when she hit that security guard, by the way, update, security guard has a broken jaw probably, who just hung up on the rail and he got the boot. He didn't even fall over the rail. He just kind of stood there and laid ass up after he got kicked. And I was like, oh, she doesn't know how to aim it no more. And then once she got thrown over that announce table, I was like, a streak of barefoot shot, leave it on top, might be over, Manny. And then she dove back into that crowd. I was like, no, she's invincible. She's still invincible. And the brawl was the greatest pull apart I've seen in a long time. And it all chaos, and everybody got some of the business. Everybody got some of the business.
It is what it is. And as
she was throwing up kicks. It was dangerous.
As Josh says, we need Rhea to win because we cannot have babyface Charlotte around. It's not right. She is evil. She needs to be evil. Hey, and Andrade looks like he's in amazing shape. I think he's on his way back to the E, y'all. I can't wait.
You mean in the Elite? He's still under contract, Eric. You don't just walk out.
You know who looks in amazing shape? Who showed up on the Up, Down, Down stream? Stone Cold Steve Austin is in impeccable shape.
Yeah. He's ready. He been getting ready just before the Royal Rumble when everybody was like, oh, Austin's getting in shape. And I was like, he's going to be in that Rumble. But nah, he's going after your boy. Yeah, let me talk to you. L.A. Knight is the rumors match.
Oh, he got the business.
Who decided to enter a side quest though and met the Rey Mysterio on the road motherfucking day.
Let me tell you something right now. Let me talk to you. The next match that followed after the pull apart was the perfect cool down match because it is all about sympathy. You have LA Knight, trying to get to WrestleMania. However, he keeps fighting roadblocks, and you find the now alone Xavier Woods. And it's like, damn, Xavier, of all the time for Coffee and Big E to be injured, not around the time of WrestleMania when they do releases, because this could be the last time we see the Backwoods. The Backwoods got the win, but still.
No, hold on. Let me tell you something about the Backwoods.
They made too much money.
They do.
Yeah. Can I tell you this about Woods? Dare I say it? He wins by himself when he's not around the New Day. When Big E and Kofi are not around, the man picks up single victories like there ain't nothing. He won the King of the Ring last time.
That is awesome.
The Backwoods is back. Everybody need to watch out. Woods is on the prowl. Single Woods might be the most dangerous man in all of wrestling.
Shout out to Bailey, who was doing the damn thing at the 2K23 launch, posing with the game and her little red outfit. Go ahead.
That was the Steve Austin 316 thing. That wasn't the.
No, but I think it was a 2K23 launch too. It was
all
of it was
party,
together. Yeah, it was a 2K party, Marcus. Marcus, don't try to fact check me. No, I'm the prime factor, brother.
That doesn't mean you have factors or facts.
Needless to say, I gave you the stat about Alistair and Zelina.
Oh, good. You got one. You got his name wrong. It's Malachi. God damn it.
I know him as Alistair.
He dropped his slave name. That's like calling Cassius Clay or Muhammad Ali Cassius Clay.
You just did it. You know what the true name is.
I said it backwards. So
you know
that's
what?
Like calling Lou Alcindor Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm about to piss you off some more. Walter fucked up his own match at WrestleMania.
He
could have had a singles match, but Walter decided that he needed to get into the ring and let these two guys know which one is it going to be. Who's it going
to be? I think he watched the show last week where we pointed out that these two are going to get counted out. So he was tired of this shit. He saw this shit coming.
I felt like he was auditioning for Creed Part 4. Like, I could be a villain because he just hopped in the ring and he gave a motivational speech.
You know, I know Drew and Sheamus go out there and they hit each other. I know that Imperial, everything that went on with this. But my favorite part is this. Wade Barrett, give the man a headset. The man clearly didn't want a headset. And I enjoyed Michael Cole going, and he asked me the question, and he goes, I am so sick of you being unprepared for this interview and all this. And Michael Cole, I apologize for Wade Barrett being unprepared for this impromptu interview that he forced upon you.
But what did you get? You didn't get nothing from that interview anyway.
Yeah.
Gunther for both when he went asked, who would you want to face? I'm going to do my job and defend the Intercontinental title or something along those lines.
Yeah, and he gave him nothing. And then he was like, next time when you have an interview with me, come prepared. And then Michael Cole's like, yeah, wait. Why would you do this? No one asked for Gunther to be on commentary. He didn't want to be there. Clearly. He threw that headset off. And he had more important business to do. They're about to count to 10, aren't they? I ain't seen a double count out in the ring when both men are unconscious and can't go anymore in 20 years. And Gunther feared that shit.
I will point out that Gunther getting to the ring, talk about who's going to be, was probably my second favorite moment, because my favorite moment of the week had to come from NXT. Because it was such a useless storyline when Fallon Henry and Josh Briggs was breaking into Kiana James' office on camera, trying to find some shit.
I quite like him appearing in a ghillie suit. And then he went against the Plaza.
Can I tell you something?
Can you see me? Like, no, I couldn't.
No, Betty, when he was playing in office, I was like, shit, that shit worked. I was shocked. I was like, damn. I was like, shit.
That motherfucker was ready. He was thankful.
Man, watch they gonna find out that Brick's name is Sebastian. That's what they gonna find out. I can't wait for it.
Under the sea.
So,
oh no, that's the only Sebastian I can think of in my life.
Because he's the most famous Sebastian.
It's him, and then it goes Sebastian Telfair.
The Pride of Cody Island?
Yeah, that's it.
Cousin?
Yeah, that's all it goes for me. That's it when it comes to Sebastian. I can't think of another Sebastian in this world.
So, gentlemen, the final segment, Planet More Seeds. Sammy comes out to the ring. He said, what do you want to do? And Jay said, I have a job to do, but let me talk to you. Yeah. He said, I didn't like or trust you from day one. I didn't want you around his family. But then week after week, people started to like you, but not me. I always thought it was my job to protect the family. He said one time he let his guard down and Sammy betrayed and embarrassed him. He made him look stupid.
Shit.
Then he said you were my brother since day one.
Damn.
He been a fake ass oos. And he had no choice. Then Zayn cut him off. He said you always had a choice. You choose to take direct abuse from Roman. He said, I ain't mad at you.
Slavery was a choice, is what he said.
He said, right here, this is where it cut deep. He said, you mad at yourself because you mad at the fact that I'm the one who attacked the tribal chief and not you. And I was like, oh shit. Marcus, once again, another well-acted and drawn-out segment in this saga of this soap opera that we have. Marcus, how did you like the fallout in this situation?
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's one problem with this segment and the first segment, and even Rey Mysterio segment. I'm gonna throw him in there too. This is on the wrong network. This is on Fox. This should be on TNT because we know drama. We know drama because that's what this whole show was. This was some dramatic ass shit. This is Shakespearean tragedy going on with Jey Uso, knowing that he should have been the one to hit the tribal chief with that chair. He should have been the one. And then the heartbreak of I let somebody in, Eric. I let somebody in. I let my guard down, and I knew it. I knew he was a fake ass Uso from the word jump. I knew he'd destroy my family, and he did just what he thought he would do. Damn,
Marcus. You know we have experienced many "I'm the one" speeches in our life, so I kind of felt that he was correct. Jey is a little salty, but I do love the seeds of Jey. Marcus, I really think it's a possibility that Cody does not win. And I think that would be epic if he doesn't win at WrestleMania.
He can't. He got to. You saw that smile on his face. He done did good. He did good. He know he won. At that moment, that man won the WWE Championship and brought his legacy to the Rose family because he knows they're going to handle the Usos.
I know this doesn't apply to you, but honestly, what Cody was doing in that picture right there, that's like the beginning of Monday Night Raw for me when the CSI or whatever that Chicago goes off and that one detective has figured out the case. And that's what that is right there. That's like Chicago Fire.
The end of Law and Order right there. Yes, every episode.
Jey Uso was not the one. Kevin made the return. They hugged in the ring. Very emotional way to end SmackDown. I think it made SmackDown a very enjoyable show because of the ending. I think a lot of stuff that happened in between was whatever. But did you really enjoy the ending of this show?
I think I enjoyed the whole show. I don't think there was any. There was a nice kind of steering through everything. Like you got the person. It felt like the Charlotte feud with Rhea kind of just upped a bit because it kind of was just there, much like Bianca and Asuka's just there. Nothing's really
still there.
Nothing was really happening with them. Yeah, nothing was really happening with them till Charlotte and Rhea really upped it this week.
Yeah, and
then the Mysterio nonsense that brought some entertainment, and yeah, you had some good matches in between all the personal shit.
Yeah,
so I thought it was a really good show, and then it ended in a good way on that story of them coming together. But then it's like, how do you capitalize this on Raw?
I'm gonna agree with you because the Bianca Asuka storyline, whatever it is the most bizarre storyline in the game, and I don't know if it's because Asuka and her English. I don't like her dancing with the belt. I was like, "What are we doing? Is she like the Joker or something?" I was confused.
She was drooling blue too as well. She's drooling blue.
She's a true crit.
I think
she gonna spit that black woman face.
I think it's also because we don't actually know if Asuka's a heel or a face going into this, and Bianca only really shines when she's against a really good heel. Otherwise, she sticks out, kind of like she stood out in that feud against Alexa Bliss, where they weren't really. Alexa Bliss isn't that good of a heel or face, and like where they're going with Asuka, it's kind of like there's not much going into it. So like it's very it's there. Like if there was a title match to get bumped from WrestleMania, this could be it.
Yeah.
Can I jump up and say this? And I'm about to make the hot take today, guys. We got some hot takes coming. Hot take. This might be the greatest week in wrestling ever all time for me. I think this is the best week I've gotten in wrestling. Maybe in a long time, but I feel like this is every show I got what I wanted. I got every kind of part of the show. I got ridiculous. I got the ridiculousness of MJF's bar mitzvah and those guys yelling at him. I got the drama of Sami and Kevin. And dude, I get Cody smiling and proud like a proud father for no reason. You get all the ridiculous of NXT.
You still didn't get a clear update of Roxanne Perez though, Marcus. You still don't know what's going on with her.
No one knows what's going on with her. Is she dead or is she not dead? Why we gotta relinquish the title? What's going on with this?
Marcus, can I interrupt you real quick? NXT gave me a nugget that I needed when they made Duke realize that, you know what, Chase U has helped him become a better person. He was like,
he made you care.
You was stealing cards and stuff, but now you care. And I was like, shit, it's reverse psychology. Man, NXT is so bad.
Not only that, did I get a home invasion, Manny, I got someone jumping off the apron on their tag partner. And I didn't see that shit
coming. My favorite line from Waller was, hey, I need to go make sure they lock their door. Like, why? Who does that?
Yeah, hold on, Eric. Manny thinks I'm a bad person. I said this on the Thursday show of what I wanted to see happen in that home invasion. I want to see him kidnap the kid.
Marcus, you're a bad person.
I want to see him kidnap the kid. I wanted Candace to put the kid down, and I wanted Waller to kidnap the kid, throw him in the car, and say, "See you next week."
And you know what's funny? Because NXT, you know, I'm not Jordan Devlin is not somebody I'm a fan of. However, I was intrigued by his pull apart with Ilya. I was like, oh yeah, I can watch this. And Marcus, everybody knows it's horrible. That's why you a Voldemort. That's why you took the love off the title.
Take the kid. Come on, that'd be so heelish. We've never seen a kid abduction out there wrestling program, and it would have been great.
We have.
Can we also point out the nugget?
He took Eddie to Dominic.
Yeah, Marcus.
He never took him.
He did, Marcus.
Also, he never took him home.
Can we point out that we have to? The Dragon League promo was cool, but I think another thing that was really nice was the fact that Shawn Michaels had to try to talk to Wesley. Hey man, this open challenge is killing us. What are you doing?
I was like. He can't do it. For years, we've stated on this show, how does these open challenges actually work? And now they finally showed behind the scenes the chaos that it is.
This might be the most unsafe thing in professional wrestling. The most unsafe thing.
People die.
But as Marcus alluded to, this has been a very good week in professional wrestling. And I'm going to say something I don't think anybody has ever heard me say on this show, ever. And I'm ready for it. Are you guys ready for this?
You better not be. I enjoyed Rampage this week.
Well, no, I'm not gonna go that far and say that because
that waste of fucking time again.
That did not happen. However, this was by far one of the best episodes of AEW Dynamite that I have ever watched, and I enjoyed it from the beginning to the end. And that was saying a lot for me. Even the vanilla midgets that started off the show fighting MJF.
Oh, wow!
I was like, wow. Like,
let me tell
finally,
you something.
It took them 3 years to feature these guys. And of all three of them, Sammy is probably the one I really don't want nothing to do with. Jungle Boy, he ain't ready. I think Darby is the right person, but I don't know because he got a pass.
Yeah, let me talk to you.
Talk to me, brother.
Yeah. Oh, what? The main thing I'm sick of hearing in wrestling, and I said this to Manny on Thursday, and this is a reiteration. I spent 10 years on the Indies, living in my car. You've had everything handed to you, and I had to work for it. You know, I'm so sick of that promo that everybody has given. That it's going like, who cares? All right, I don't care. Charlotte was handed everything. MJF was handed anything. Roman was handed anything. John Cena, whoever. I just want to see, like, everybody's had the same story in wrestling. I had to work on the Indies. Who cares? Who cares, Sammy? I don't care. Okay. I don't care about your inside baseball talk. And Jungle Boy can shut the fuck up. And Darby needs to stop making porn.
Yeah, I don't know why he got kicked out of film school, but who cares? Now, there's two more things I'm about to say.
Porn.
There are two more things that I'm going to say that I never thought I would say in 2023. As everyone know, for the last couple of episodes, I've been against the whole idea of Jeff Jarrett being on my television in 2023, let alone chasing gold.
Oh, here we go.
I am going to say his match against Orange Cassidy was actually very entertaining. And the fact that I really thought that Jeff Jarrett was winning gold because I saw a picture online showing him holding the title. And I said, shit. And I was like, and as I was watching the match, I said, damn, you know what? When Jeff win this title, he earned this because Jeff is putting in some fucking work in this match.
But I wanted him to win.
Huh?
I wanted him to win. I wanted him to win.
After a while, I wanted him to win too. But then after Orange Cassidy won too, I was like, shit. Whoo! 2023. Jeff Jarrett still don't have gold. But it was a match that shouldn't have been that good. And I'm still shocked by that.
It was entertaining. It was throwback TNA Jeff Jarrett, my world, his era of dominance in Impact Wrestling when he gave himself the title.
Run-ins, referee run-ins.
Multiple referee bumps. It was all over the place, and you were rooting against Jeff Jarrett. And Jeff, at the end of that match, you know, at the end, he's like, "I still got it.
I still got it, slap nuts."
At the end of that match, didn't want to just say Jeff Jarrett lost that match. At the end of that match, after enjoying said match, when I still side with Jamal to these old motherfuckers need to back it up and get out of here. I still side with it, but I think for one night and one night only, he was JEFF, JRE, Jeff Jarrett, one more time.
You know when he walked through the back, he blatantly looked at Tony Khan on the production desk and was like, "You hear that pop? Slapnuts is back."
Top that shit. Impact Wrestling could have beat this AEW shit. Tell the world.
And the last thing before we go and move on to Rampage, I'm ashamed of. I'm sick of myself. I'm hating myself about this point right here.
Is it Evil Uno wearing the shirt and you're tolerating this?
No,
because I'm not tolerating it no more. God damn, if I see that man with no shirt on, I'm taking a drive. I'm taking a drive.
Marcus,
he's getting titty twisted on live TV.
I think this is worse than Evil Uno without a shirt, Marcus, for what I'm about to say. This is blasphemous. This is everything I'm against. I've hated this since Marcus, I enjoy QTV. I don't understand why. I enjoy QT Marshall. Yeah, I don't get it. I hate myself for it.
You said this on the phone to me. Explain yourself.
I don't know why them doing a spinoff of TMZ and QT holding his cup like he was Harvey, and them talking about what they did, and they're just really bad at what they're doing. They showed the footage of them committing a felony, and literally, I'm like, I'm enjoyed by this, and then it ends with Will Hobbs saying, "Welcome to Will's world, bitch," and I'm like, huh. That's how we go.
You're a sucker. You're a sucker for any time a black person ends their segment. And the only way they know how to end their segment in AEW by saying "Welcome to something, bitch." As in Nyla Rose. I can't allow you to just go out there and force this love of the segment to me and Manny. This segment is stupid. It didn't involve Hobbs winning the title. We still don't know why him and QT together, and yet Hobbs had a title finish on Rampage, and we still don't know why QTV is a thing.
QT owed him a favor, and he cashed it in. And
let me tell you what QTV is. Let me tell you what this shit is. It's a knockoff version of Chase U. Yeah, I said it. It's the same shit. It's the same shit.
And Marcus, let me ask you a question. Simple question. Don't I enjoy Chase U?
You do, but you shouldn't enjoy it. Exactly. That's like enjoying Pepsi. You don't enjoy Pepsi.
I do like Pepsi from time to time. It's a little bit more sweeter than Coke,
but when you get it, you know you're a little disappointed when they ain't got Coke on the menu. When they ask you, "Is Coke?"
I don't drink soda anymore.
Pepsi okay? Is Pepsi okay, Eric? Was it ever okay? Deep down in your soul, was it ever okay?
Yeah, it was. It was okay.
It wasn't. Don't accept that.
Go ahead, Betty. You have something to say.
Well, Eric, I was just about to ask you. Marcus has now got this rule. If Evil Uno appears on the show without a shirt on, it's an instant strike for the show. How do you fare with the same situation?
Well, you know, my whole thing about it, I don't think Dark Order should be on TV at all. But however,
I guess someone's not happy Stu Grayson's back.
Watching Rampage, I learned that Stu Grayson is back because he was at the hospital visiting Evil Uno because of what Jon Moxley did to him. And
that didn't even look like a hospital where he was. He looked like he was in someone's bed.
Yeah, it looked like he was in somebody's bed breakfast or something like that. But I'm like, I'm just thinking to myself, is there anybody that's super excited that Stu Grayson is back in AEW? I could care less, to be totally honest. I don't.
How many people knew he was actually go? Let's be honest. He kind of just went his way. The Dark Order won the clear statement. It's only us four now. But then we never got a fuck about it.
And then the sad part when it comes to Rampage, that was like the number 2 best thing that happened on that entire show, because number 1 was Will Hobbs versus Rey Fenix. The only issue that I had with this match was that they really didn't protect Hobbs' size in this match. Like, Rey Fenix was giving him the business, but I just know that they have that style where they try to have both wrestlers shine. But I will say the match should have ended when Hobbs got him in that corner and he folded and then he gave him a spine buster. I wanted the match to end right there because I thought that was a very intense move, but it didn't. Hobbs got his first successful title defense. Manny, what did you think of watching this match in 2x speed?
I watched this in normal speed this week, actually.
What?
Because I was playing 2K23 at the same time, so technically, if I played it at
He was not watching, you were listening.
I wouldn't actually be paying attention to it at all.
I can see Manny going on. He did what now? They gonna show me a replay? They not show me a replay?
Hey, man. I was too busy being the lock, all right?
The Lock.
Too busy being the
What about yourself, Marcus? What did you think of this opening
And do you
match?
know of The Lock?
No.
The Lock Air comes out to the ring in a safe. That is your character in 2K23. You are The Lock. You come out in a safe. And you must choose between MVP and Randy Orton on which faction you want to go to.
Let me tell you something right now, Marcus. Let me tell you this right now. First and foremost, you know who I'm joining. I'm going with Randy Orton. But on top of that,
everybody size Randy.
That storyline right there almost makes me want to go buy 2K23 just because it sounds so ridiculous.
The storyline is incredible. The storyline is.
You kill Shawn Michaels.
Even if you don't play, even if you don't play it, go find it on YouTube. Someone's probably got the storyline out there. Where you don't have to watch the matches and everything. The storyline is really good.
According to Jamal, he said if you're watching NXT and you see the problems with Shawn Michaels and Grayson Waller, you are living 2K23 in that moment.
I'm trying not to spend money today.
It's also like a message to every wrestler out there of trust the process or go outside and win the G1.
I'm sure you guys addressed this on your Thursday show, the Untitled Manny and Marcus show, which airs on every Tuesday and Thursday on our network. Please check these guys out. They do a wonderful job. But as we know on Dynamite, Taya Valkyrie made her debut and she confronted Jade Cargill. And then she had a match on Rampage. I'm going to ask you guys, Taya coming...
match on Impact too.
Taya coming to AEW. You know, she's been around. I guess she's wrestled in all the companies. Do you think her coming in challenging Jade Cargill is the right approach for using her in this company? Marcus, I'll go with you first.
Well, I'm going to just cover all of this. I'm glad Jade Cargill has another, I guess, talented woman in her division because that division was very thin of Red Velvet and a bunch of no names. And then the greatest talent Canada has to offer was seen on Dynamite this week, who was beaten in 2 minutes. And then Taya fought, I'm assuming the second, and then Taya fought the second greatest talent Canada had to offer, making her AEW debut, and she beat her in probably 2 minutes as well, which tells me Canada ain't shit without Daddy.
Marcus, put some respect on that woman's name, Nicole Matthews. I had to
Nicole
dig up the notes.
Related to Buddy Matthews and Josh Matthews, the long lost sister.
They have a long history of losing that Matthews family, but I feel it's fine. It's gonna ass up, but I think she's gonna go the same route that every woman goes in AEW. Is that they come in, they get beat, they own dark for the rest of their life.
I just feel like the women's division is in shambles. I don't understand exactly where they're going when you even have the whole page. I'm sorry, Saraya, Ruby, and Tony. It's just it's so much that's going on. But you know what? I stand corrected. You know what? I'm totally corrected. The number one thing that took place on Rampage that I think anybody should watch it and not miss is the training of Stokely Hathaway for his match. I will point out that was comedy gold.
I don't know why we got
it was a leap over. When he was supposed to leap over, he just tripped over him.
Yeah.
and like that was it. That's the last time that Rampage was entertaining to me. It was like that was it. And then next thing I had the Bollywood Boys versus Daddy Magic and Kuhan, and I was like, I don't care about these guys. And then I had
I skipped it.
Daniel Garcia versus Brody King. Once again, somebody
what the hell?
I was so upset that Brody King. Just when they dropped that fire ass picture, I'm like, why could they give the House of Black any type of love? Daniel Garcia did not need this win.
Yeah, I didn't understand this. I thought the House of Black was on the roll right now. But it shows me that Tony don't give a fuck about the House of Black, because if you watch the way Dynamite ended, those motherfuckers retained and did not level up into a new storyline. No, they did not. They just they won and they walked off as the Elite and Hangman Page continued their love affair. This is ridiculous. Who also continued the theme of love and reuniting this week, oddly. But, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The House of Black has no respect.
No.
Brody King should have won that match. That's what I'm outraged about.
Like, they are the trios champions. They have cold ass Julia Hart, and then Brody King.
She does nothing.
She does enough. She wears the hat.
He wears the hat. That's it. She's just Beyonce, but cosplayed as the Undertaker.
Everybody's entitled to have their own Liv Morgan in professional wrestling. For whatever reason, Julia Hart is mine, and I'm protecting her at all costs. Damn it, that's what I'm doing. Don't speak ill of the number 2 member of the faction of the House of Black.
But let me tell you this: announced on Dynamite next week, and Hello Delphi Viking versus Kenny Omega. Exactly. He is the AAA heavyweight champion of the world. But that match is gonna be amazing. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. That I know Jamal may or may not release his picks of the week, but that should be his number 1 right there. Check that shit out. That's gonna be amazing.
I mean,
he's very small, but he's really talented.
Overall, but like you said, Marcus, I think this was probably one of the better week in professional wrestling. And this normally happens on the road to WrestleMania. It's like everybody try to step up their game, and I think, even
AEW left with a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
that's why I thought I didn't see it coming.
Ever.
Yeah, because I didn't see that shit coming at all. When they slid the ring and they got his back, and I was like, oh, here we are. Beautiful stuff.
No, I mean, I thought that for the Dynamite episode, when it ended with the whole possibility of the Elite reuniting with Hangman, I was like, shit, this is some shit like here. Like, this is some before Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was looking, that's when he looked at his TV screen proud once again. He was like, yeah, they together again. That's it. Fielding mess it up for nobody else. But overall, I really enjoyed this week of professional wrestling. I thought it was really entertaining.
Okay, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So, the Elite Tour, the Blackpool Combat Club versus the Elite with Hangman Page, or the Elite in general. Blackpool Combat Club is missing one person. Daniel Bryan went home. I don't know if we're going to get a bunch of yes and John Moxley. Damn, we need you to come back. Ryan, we need you to come back. We need a 4th. But say he doesn't come back. Who is your 4th to join them in this Blackpool Combat Club?
For the record, it should have been Daniel Garcia's to begin with, but needless to say, they fucked that up by putting Wheeler Yuta in that situation.
Fuck Wheeler Yuta,
man. Who on their roster? Can I go look at their roster? Because I don't know.
Oh, I have an answer. Go ahead, but I'll wait.
Let me go.
Manny, who do you got?
Peter Avalon.
Pretty Peter Avalon.
Let's join the Blackpool Combat Club. Let him go. Let it go.
I mean, the first person that popped into my head. Okay, go ahead, Marcus.
I am going to break news right here, guys. Their 4th person will be the infamous, the man who's been out for a minute or two, who came back, who had a friend named Ace Steel that bit somebody in the back over a dog. CM Punk will be their 4th. The feud with the Elite. Breaking news right now. Breaking news.
It could also be Adam Page.
You be Adam Cole?
Be Adam Page.
I mean Adam.
You be
Cole,
Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Marcus, guess what?
Yes.
Adam Cole is making his debut on March 29.
Yes, Tuesday on a Wednesday.
If there was a guy, maybe it could be Miro. I mean, Miro needs some help.
Miro is never coming back.
I mean, like,
we accept it. Miro is never coming back.
No, but like Miro and Claudio have a history with each other, so I think it would be a good fit in that situation.
They're never coming here. He's never coming
I know
back.
he's never coming back, but then I also thought about maybe you could also do Brian Cage in that situation. Like, I mean,
I think he's gone. Brian Cage,
he's gone.
He's leaving.
No, he's still in Ring of Honor, right?
They have Willie back on this roster. Is Willie back on this roster?
I think his contract's done at the end of the month.
So
maybe they can bring back Scorpio.
Wait, Willie Mack? When did Willie Mack announce he was on Elite?
I don't know. He's on this website.
There's have too many people that just existing.
I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, but we'll see. But geez,
why? 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 Again, let me paraphrase this because it hasn't been brought up in a long time. Vince, I was a child. You have these people. There is no reason I should know who that is instantly when I see it and be disgusted. I was a child, Vince. You just put all these bad gimmicks in front of me. How could you?
You knew no better, Marcus.
He just put all these bad gimmicks. He did to you too, Eric. All these bad gimmicks are in your head. That instantly, when their pictures show up, you know exactly who it is.
You're right.
What?
It was right there. Damn. That's that. I mean, I have nothing else. You have any more questions, Marcus?
Oh, what was your feelings on this?
Manny, you know, Otis is everything that I needed in professional wrestling. I will point out that, first of all, Mansois is the worst photographer I've ever seen because nobody's face can break the camera, and he didn't even have the camera on. However, Masay giving the right act to Chad Gable was hilarious to me. This is what I need in my life. I need this stupid corny stuff that don't make any sense while they're back there taking photos. And his nail was broke. He could not.
Cosmetic injury. I had a cosmetic injury. A level 5 cosmetic injury. This might be my favorite faction in all of wrestling right there. They just surpassed over everybody else.
First of all, let's just point out that her boots are amazing. I ain't never seen shoes like that before. And Betty, I know you got you a Gucci polo like that someplace. And Marcus, I know I'm just like Otis, so that makes you Masay. I'm sorry.
You only like Otis like that because he's Randy Orton in this picture.
Yeah, right. He hears voices in his head.
They talk to me.
They understand. They talk to me.
Well, saying that Otis has moved on to another blonde woman, and you know what? The man is gonna have a great smash record by the end of his wrestling career at this point.
Let me tell you, man, the underlining tones of him falling in love for another blonde woman is hilarious because it gives you a gateway to bring Mandy Rose back into the main roster. Just the stupidity for me.
Mandy. If that music ever hit, I'm gonna pop hard. I'm gonna pop hard.
Marcus, you're gonna be upset when the next blonde woman is gonna be.
So you want to hear something funny? So Shantae was watching NXT with me, and she knows the story of Marcus and Sol Roca being black and all that good stuff. But of course, she's facing Zoe Stark, and I was telling her like we all thought that Zoe Stark was black also, and she was like, I can see where you guys saw it, but since she's not black, that means that she only can be one other thing. And then she decided to go on the Google search and was looking at old Zoe Stark, and she called her TT. She called the trailer trash, and I said, that's so offensive.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But I was like, I could not disagree with her. But yeah, Sol Roca, Marcus, she's moving that needle. Cody's proud of her. We need to save the Cody picture of him being proud. I feel like
just keep swapping things in there.
I mean, that TV screen, you can put Marcus and Manny up there, just be just proud of us. Like, those are my boys.
You know what picture we're gonna use? It's you about to take a bite of the hot dog or in your microphone. The Brian Danielson pic.
Cody was just yelling. That's what he said. That's what he was saying in that situation. Oh, man. What a great week. You know what? Shout out to this man. He had a good week this week.
JRE It's Double J Jeff Jarrett.
That was Cody Rhodes after watching that Jeff Jarrett footage.
Yeah.
That match going. That's right.
But it's funny though. Cody, it's a good thing he has Liberty because he had that proud father look before then, and I'm just like, yeah, you know what? There it go. I mean, all he needs is his black wife to be by his side to let him be looking more proud as they.
I want SmackDown to end with executive producer Dick Wolf. So they cut to him. Executive producer Dick Wolf. Cody Rhodes is so happy.
Like I said, that was the ending of the show. But overall, like I said, wrestling was a really entertaining week, and there's nothing I can complain about or say.
There's a lot.
Really upset. I mean, Marcus, the thing about in life, if you want to live a happy life, you focus on the positives and ignore the negative things. And that's what I'm doing this week. I'm focusing on all the positive things that took place and not worried about the negativity that took place in the world. Although I hear Trump might be arrested on Tuesday. But
yeah, that's every week. He ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
Going nowhere.
We can't be stopped now. We're bad boys for life. Go. I love the fact, speaking of Bad Boys, that Will Smith plans on revitalizing his career with Bad Boys Part 4. I'm like, okay. Knowing I will probably go see it.
Everybody going to go see it. But Will Smith also stated, we are wasting that title of Bad Boys for Life. Why was that Part 3? How was that the title for Part 3? When For Life would make more sense on Part 4. That was all confusing.
That is all confusing. I mean, it's just like that. Well, I'm about to go watch a movie that's probably not good, but I'm going to enjoy it. Going to see Scream, just because. Why not? I have an AMC. I am AMC Stubbs member. Don't look at me that way, Jay.
According to the Ride Dog, aka the Boo Boo Bear, aka that nigga that still owe you money.
Or that nigga that was out there put his thing in anything that let him put it in. But anyway.
The man has found every hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Oh, is that a hole over there?
I mean, he's the man that's probably competing with Hollywood Raph on his birthday weekend out there plugging more women.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Also, rest in peace, Lance Riddick. You know. Damn shame he did.
He was always my chief of police.
So you're going to go see Scream. I thought the movie you were going to go see was Shazam.
I've never seen part 1, so I need to watch that first.
No, it wasn't good.
You ain't seen.
Yeah, I went to John Wick 3. I went to John Wick 3. Yeah, I did that.
You seen John Wick 3 without seeing any of the John Wicks.
I did.
You're going to go see Scream. You're going to go see Scream 6, and you can't tell me the last Scream movie you saw. I bet you it was 2, maybe even 1.
Does it matter, Marcus?
You're jumping up to 6.
Here, it is there.
I mean, those ones don't matter, do they?
No, I don't think so.
Sydney, I'm in the house. Oh, I got something for you.
She's not even in this one. She's not even in this.
I mean, hey.
They killed her off, I think, in 5 or 4 or 3.
You know, Marcus, the real reason we going is Shantae wants nachos. She loves the movie Nachos.
It's ridiculous.
You could just make them, Eric.
We can, but sometimes having them brought to you and delivered, she really enjoys that aspect. I cannot take away.
Servants.
Well, you said, Marcus, I'm out here playing pickleball, living my life with the Joneses.
Yeah, out there whipping black people for no reason. I didn't want to put that out in public, but that's all pickleball is. Working on your whip hand.
Damn. Well, anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this riveting episode. I mean, I think we covered a lot. I think we had a great time, and we stayed for not a long time, but a good time. I'm Eric.
I
guess
Lord Manny Hayes.
Are you just going to end the show like you did on Marcus, just hit the bomb and just
Eric, this is your show. You have to end the show.
Oh, yeah, I have to go into that thing. Mark, who are you?
And I'm Marcus, the grand finale. Until next time, when there's a home invasion, can people please kidnap the damn kid? Kidnap the kid! Drive over the kid. Create some drama.
You know what? Just so you can look at your people proud like Cody looks at these two guys right here.
Hey, next time they kidnap a kid, in wrestling, I'm gonna look like Cody Rhodes looking at my TV like that's the right thing.
Anyway, stay sharp, everybody. Cody for life. We out. Oh, the feet are loose. Release the Kraken.